Is going on for Gemini right now. This is the middle of April 2023. Let's see what's going on for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Feel free to swap around the characters here if other people show up. If not, just take what resonates and leave what doesn't, all right? So in the extended, I'll go deeper into this reading. I'll look at blocks. I'll look at messages to you from Spirit, give you some advice about what to do about this situation, okay? Right now, we're going to look at and see what's going on for Gemini. Hello, hello, hello. Spirit guardian of autumn, letting go. It's kind of like the Hanged Man card. Wolf spirit, family, and the Wizard of the Woods, focus. So this is almost like becoming a bit of the wise person in your family, or having to let go of something around your family. I do think this is Wizard of the Woods reminds me a little bit of Gandalf. So it's sort of like stay focused on what's important. What's your priority? Don't get distracted by petty fiefdoms or petty jealousies or anything that has plagued your family situation up until now. It's time to let something go. Something or someone or some kind of experience. Maybe there's a little factionalizing in your family about a certain person or a certain situation. I think that there is going to need to be some letting go. Okay? All right, let's see what's going on here for Gemini. Let's see what's going on. Whoop, okay. The Fool is underneath, and healing energy here. I really like this going toward the sun. The Cancerian energy of the Chariot. Wow. Sun, Chariot, and the Emperor. So there is some healing taking place. It could be around a father or a father figure, or it could be the father figure is the one who's doing the healing themselves. There's definitely some healing going on here. Emotional, physical, whatever. But it's the way that things are going to move forward. Okay? And if it's not a father figure, it's about control. Something around control needs to be either let go of, or, it's sort of like you're needing to really remap how you engage with the family. All right, sorry about that. 9 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, and the 4 of Wands. I like where this is going. Death energy, King of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Okay, so it does seem to me that there's some kind of situation in your family or in your soul family, spiritual family, something like that, that is going to require you to either let go of past issues, let go of past concerns. There might be somebody in the family that is you've had problems with or something like that. There's a sense of not burying the hatchet, but like focusing on what's important, focusing on the family element, focusing on how do we move forward in some kind of positive way. And it may not be possible for a family member to embrace this or understand it even, or really be part of it. But I kind of feel like you have to be the one who is letting go of old grievances and just focusing on the future. Like, it's time to just let this go in the past for the moment, for this particular moment, okay? I'm not saying that you don't have a point. I'm not saying that there isn't something here that needs to be addressed, but I don't think right now is the right moment. I think that some of you also are much more confident, much more, I don't know, there's a sense of like you have overcome some things and like super powerful. It's almost like you might hurt somebody if you're as directive or as pointed as you want to be. Sorry, didn't mean to point at you, but like If you want to do that, if you want to really skewer somebody, boy, you sure could. And I don't know that that's going to be the right thing. Okay? So the Knight of Pentacles is much more about taking it slow, doing the work that's in front of you. Don't get ahead of yourself. Don't get up in your head. Like, really try to stay centered. All right? Try to stay centered and make choices out of what's the goal here. So I keep going back to this family thing. It could be a bigger, not just like the immediate family you have, but this could be about like the human family. This could be about your extended family. This could be about who you are in the world. And, you know, you might be somebody who is very nurturing to a lot of different people. You might make your own family. So there's a lot of different ways that this can play out. I do feel like sometimes people who are open, and I feel like air signs, us air signs, you know, Queen of Swords, there's two-edged sword here, like, right? Like, we're very honest, but also very cutting if we want to be. And so I think that that's, when you're confident, there's no need for being cutting. It's only, that really only happens when you're like backed into a corner. I don't think you're backed into a corner here. I feel like you have gained some power, and if there's a person around you who's trying to dominate or control you, I don't really think that that works. I don't think it works. I think you're just not, you're not there. You're not in a position where someone can kind of take over your energy. And I think letting go of stuff in the past. So this could be siblings, in-laws, whatever it is, that there has been some kind of rift, and you're going to really need to let it go and choose that. Choose happiness. Choose to move forward in love. Choose to do things for you. Now, at the same time, you're going to need to protect yourself. So you're Queen of Swords. I think you're absolutely able to do that. It doesn't mean you become kind of a patsy or someone who opens himself up to be clobbered. I don't think that that's true at all. I think you're very capable of standing your ground, of being in your power. And I think that that has a healing effect on you, or there is a healing going on, because there's just this sense of past petty grievances kind of like, all right, it's time for that to go. It's possible that the person you're dealing with is somebody who is not as well, not as emotionally balanced as you, somebody who may be learning from you, although they don't want to admit it. Okay? They're learning from you because they're a teenager in their energy, and you're a queen. All right, you're the queen. So there's definitely a King of Pentacles here. This could be a patriarchal kind of system that you're in, and that's going away. I think this is moving into a feminine energy, because I do see the Emperor here underneath, and there's like a sense of going toward the sun, more lighthearted, more joyful, and we're not doing this kind of dominating and controlling kind of behavior anymore. The Death card next to the King of Pentacles, I just feel like the patriarchy is not a thing. So you can extrapolate this out, Gemini, into your work. So if things have been very top-down, hierarchical, there may be some kind of like more egalitarian, more spread kind of structure, spreading projects to new people who could then be promoted. You may be the one who's brought into leadership, and you're like, I'll be damned if I'm going to do it the way that person did it. It's just, like, it's not a thing. I feel like because you've come in, you might have come in from the outside as a queen, like it, or you may have gone away from this situation and come back as a queen. I don't think you can just go from the Fool up through Page, up through Knight, and attain this level of mastery. I think you had to go out and come back again. Now, this also can relate to a relationship pattern that you have had with people who are dominating and controlling or domineering, and you have taken a break from that. And so now you're choosing to come back into relationship in a more balanced way, more centered way, more heart-centered way. And the old pattern is going away. The old pattern is leaving your life. And so you're able to really, I love the High Priestess here, because this is showing me that there's a chance or there's an opportunity to be in this Queen of Swords, which is very direct, but still in a feminine way. So we're not bringing this patriarchal thing forward. We're saying, no, we're going to communicate in a more loving way. Not that patriarchy can't be loving, because I think they can. I really do. There's this kind of nurturing piece to masculinity that's really lovely. A safety, like a protector kind of energy, which is really nice. But I think you get to pick and choose. So if this is about you moving from one kind of relationship pattern into something new, I think we're going through this transition over the next couple of weeks where you may see that certain things are worth keeping out of your old patterns, and there's definitely some things that need to get tossed. Okay? So the patriarchal thing of dominance, control, like whatever negative elements you can ascribe to a masculine, we're now coming into a place of more nurturance. We're coming into a place of more feeling safe with somebody and feeling that someone has your back, someone can stand up. You know what I mean? Positive elements of masculine. This is a really beautiful divine feminine, divine masculine balance. And this can become the new way you do family, the new way you're doing relationships has to change. It has to change. It can't go back to a kind of dominating or kind of patriarchal kind of experience. It's going to need to be something wholly new. The Fool is showing up in here. So I feel like that's a very happy direction. I'm seeing Scorpio, Cancer, a lot of Cancerian energy here. Aries, right? I'll look at those in the extended if you're dealing with those. This is air sign. This is elemental air, the Fool. So that's you. It could be another air sign, so I'll look at that too. Okay? All right. So right now you're being given 2 weeks, or in the next 2 weeks, there's going to be this shift into something that's much more divine feminine, divine masculine, in accordance with each other, in harmony with each other. And it's just going to feel so much more, I don't know, beautiful or balanced or something like that. It's like you recognize it. Like, yeah, I can now be in a relationship again. I don't have to go back to these old patterns that I have been, maybe fighting to hold on to because it's familiar. Okay, so let's not do that. All right, so the link is below if you want to continue on with me. Again, I will look at Cancerian energy, Aries energy. Leo. Leo's here too. Cancerian, Leo, Aries energy, maybe a possible air sign. I do see an earth sign here. There's earth energy. So we got a lot to look at. Okay. Link is below if you want to continue on with me. Just hit that more button in the title and boop, there goes the big description box. Thank you very much for your likes and subscribes. If you want to hit that link, you'll see the rest of the reading. All right, see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.